Have you ever found yourself wishing for an easier life, free from struggle and discomfort? It's a natural human desire, isn't it? We instinctively shy away from pain, seeking comfort and stability above all else. But what if that deeply ingrained instinct is actually holding you back from your greatest potential? What if the path to true strength and profound wisdom lies not in avoiding suffering, but in actively embracing it? Today, we're diving into an ancient philosophy that turns our modern aversion to hardship on its head. Stoicism, a school of thought dating back thousands of years, offers a radical perspective that adversity is not merely something to endure, but a vital ingredient for a well-lived, meaningful life. Prepare to uncover a powerful truth that could fundamentally shift how you approach every challenge you face. The core of Stoic wisdom regarding suffering isn't about masochism. It's about growth and transformation. Imagine a raw, unpolished stone. It possesses inherent beauty, certainly, but its true brilliance remains hidden until it undergoes a rigorous process of cutting and polishing. This metaphor is exactly how the Stoics viewed human character and the role of life's trials in shaping us into our best selves. One of the most eloquent voices from ancient Rome, the philosopher and statesman Seneca, perfectly encapsulated this idea. He lived a life fraught with political intrigue, exile, and immense wealth, ultimately facing a forced suicide with incredible composure. Seneca understood firsthand that life's harsh realities were not exceptions, but essential components of developing a resilient spirit, a profound inner strength. Seneca wisely observed that a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Think about that for a moment. Just as the diamond needs the abrasive contact with another rough surface to reveal its dazzling facets, so too do we require the friction of challenges, setbacks, and discomfort to refine our inner character. Without these trials, we remain unpolished, our true potential obscured. This isn't just poetic language, it's a practical guide. When you experience a difficult situation, a project failing, a relationship ending, a personal struggle, you are not simply enduring misfortune. You are in a crucible, a forge where the heat of adversity is shaping you, burning away weaknesses and hardening your resolve. This process, while uncomfortable, is absolutely necessary for building genuine resilience. Many of us spend our lives trying to avoid discomfort, opting for the path of least resistance. We choose easy tasks, shy away from difficult conversations, and stick to familiar routines. While this might offer temporary peace, it prevents the crucial friction that Stoicism advocates. It's in stretching beyond our comfort zones that we discover latent strengths and capabilities we never knew we possessed. Therefore, the first step in embracing suffering from a Stoic perspective is to reframe it. See every trial, every moment of friction, not as an unfortunate event to be lamented, but as a deliberate opportunity. It is life itself providing you with the necessary tools, the very grit and grind, to sculpt you into a more robust, wise, and capable individual. This is how character is truly forged. Moving beyond the idea of polishing, the Stoics also taught us to view obstacles not just as shaping tools, but as direct pathways. Imagine standing before a massive, immovable wall that blocks your progress. Most of us would feel defeated, turn back, or seek a different, easier route. But what if that very wall, that very impediment, could become the means by which you advance? This profound insight comes from one of the most remarkable Stoic philosophers, Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Ruling the vast Roman Empire during a time of plague, war, and political unrest, he faced immense suffering and unimaginable pressures daily. Yet his personal journal, now known as Meditations, reveals a man who consistently transformed these burdens into opportunities for virtue and growth. Marcus Aurelius famously penned the powerful thought, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This isn't merely a clever turn of phrase. It's a profound psychological hack. It means that the very thing blocking you, the very challenge you're confronting, holds the key to your next step forward, if only you learn to see it differently. Consider a modern-day example. You meticulously plan a crucial business presentation, but at the last minute, the projector fails. Your immediate reaction might be panic or frustration. But what if, instead, you embrace this impediment? Perhaps it forces you to speak more authentically, rely on your raw charisma, or improvise with a whiteboard, ultimately making your message more impactful and memorable. The impediment of the broken projector didn't stop the presentation. It changed the presentation, potentially for the better. It forced a different kind of action, a more resourceful and engaging one. The obstacle itself pushed you to adapt, to innovate, and to perform in a way you hadn't anticipated, revealing a new skill or a deeper confidence. The way forward was through the problem, not around it. This Stoic principle urges you to adopt a proactive reinterpretation of adversity. Instead of seeing a barrier, ask yourself, how can this specific challenge, in its current form, become the very vehicle for my progress? It's about finding the leverage within the obstacle itself, recognizing that every problem contains its own solution, every lock its own key, if only you shift your perspective. Now, let's translate this ancient wisdom into practical, daily actions. How do you actively embrace suffering and use it to build an unshakable mind? The Stoics believed in cultivating a mindset that sees challenges not as punishments, but as mental workouts. Just as you go to the gym to strengthen your body, you should intentionally seek out opportunities to strengthen your mind against life's inevitable pressures. Seneca, once again, provides a clear analogy that resonates deeply with this practice. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Think about this. If you want strong muscles, you must lift heavy weights, feel the burn, and push through discomfort. Similarly, if you desire a strong, resilient mind, you must expose it to difficulties, allowing it to grapple with and overcome adversity. So, how you put this into practice? Start with deliberate discomfort. This doesn't mean inviting catastrophe, but rather choosing small, manageable forms of adversity. Take a cold shower, walk instead of driving, fast for a few hours, or deliberately avoid checking your phone for an extended period. These are small trials that build your mental fortitude, teaching you that you can tolerate and even thrive amidst minor discomfort. Next, cultivate the art of reframing. When an unforeseen challenge arises, pause before reacting emotionally. Ask yourself, what is the opportunity hidden within this difficulty? What did I learn from this? How does this force me to grow? This mental exercise shifts your focus from the negative impact of the event to its potential for personal development. It turns victims into proactive learners. Regular reflection, perhaps through journaling, is also crucial. When you face a setback, write about it. Detail the emotions you felt, the facts of the situation, and most importantly, how you applied Stoic principles. How did you embrace the friction? How did the impediment become the way? Documenting these experiences solidifies your learning and reinforces the mental pathways of resilience for future trials. By consistently engaging in these practices, you're not just coping with suffering, you're actively seeking it out in measured doses to build your mental muscles. You'll find yourself less reactive to life's inevitable blows, more adaptable in the face of change, and ultimately, possessing a profound sense of inner peace. Your mind will become an unassailable fortress, strengthened by every difficulty it has overcome. Embracing suffering is not an easy path, but it is a profoundly rewarding one. It liberates you from the fear of misfortune, transforming every challenge into a stepping stone towards a stronger, wiser, and more virtuous you. The Stoics didn't just endure. They leveraged adversity, turning the very things that threatened to break them into the tools that perfected their character and fortified their minds. So, the next time life throws a curveball, remember the wisdom of the ancients. Don't shrink from the friction, lean into it. See the impediment as the path, and welcome the difficulties as your greatest teachers. If this resonated with you and you're ready to build an indomitable mind, subscribe for weekly Stoic wisdom and join our community on this journey of self-mastery.